Hello. Today is March 22nd, like 7:15. Here we go again. There it is. March 22nd, Thursday. I went to the Boys and Girls Club yesterday for 2 hours, and I feel like the topics we talked about were different than maybe before, or maybe what I would have expected to talk to them about. In regards to health content and things like that, but it was kind of interesting. They were super excited about me being there, which felt really good, and made me excited about being there too, and just being able to hang out with them, and them asking when I was going to be back, or how come I don't come more often, and it just felt really good to be there with them, and for them to know that I wanted to spend time with them, whether it was mandatory or not. The Boys and Girls Club is a place that I can see myself continuing to volunteer, because I know that those kids really appreciate our presence, and the employees at the center aren't necessarily always involved in the activities. So I know it's a change of pace when volunteers come in and they're able to help the kids too, and I know the kids really like it. So just being there today was a really positive experience, and especially with the things that I actually got to talk to the kids about today. Not so much nutrition or being healthy and exercising, but more so talked about mental health today, and keeping a positive attitude, and promoting positive behaviors and supporting behaviors for their friends, and being able to recognize the actions they were taking that weren't necessarily positive, or promoting anything good. So I kind of called some of the kids out on some of the things they were doing, and actually asked them to think about what they did. Like, one kid just ran up to this little boy that I was playing with and just took the ball and took it away. He didn't even want to play with it. He just took the ball from us because he felt like he could. And so I went over to him and said, "Hey, like, we're playing with that, and we'd appreciate it back." And of course he gave us a hard time, and I said, "Hey, like, do you think that's nice? Do you think that that's hurting his feelings?" And so I was able to talk to him about the effect that that small action had on me and the other child that I was playing with. And he may not have completely understood, but he gave us the ball back. He said sorry. And I think even in that instance, just telling him what he did was wrong, and kind of like making him think about it for a second, is really important when it comes to kids, because they aren't ever going to learn unless they are told that they're doing something wrong, or someone calls them out. And like I said before, the employees there aren't necessarily there all the time to see all the things that the kids are doing. And that's understandable, but I felt like today it was really important for me to talk about, like, respecting other people and respecting yourself, and kind of setting standards for yourself, and then allowing other people, like, seeing it in other people too, whether or not that they're doing that, or if you think that their actions are good actions, or if they're not good actions, and whether or not you think that those are actions that you will take. But I thought it was really nice to talk to them more so about that stuff today, because who knows if anybody is. And in an environment like that, when there are 45 kids running around and 3 employees, it might benefit them to know that somebody is watching them. And I was there, and I was seeing what was happening, so it was really nice, and it was rewarding in a way to be around and kind of let them think about themselves and their actions. So I feel like the health content that I covered today, and that I touched on and kind of pointed out the importance of, was more so mental health today than anything else. But it was a good day. It was beneficial to me, and hopefully to the kids. So